An update this morning to a story 25 Investigation brought you back in January. Tenants at the Villages apartments in Waco told me they were living in deplorable conditions. 5 months later, I went back to see if things improved. While driving back into the Villages apartments, there was an overwhelming display of something that immediately got my attention scattered throughout the complex.
Trash everywhere. I mean, trash on top of trash.
And it's not just trash. When we met longtime tenant Larry Branch back in January, he complained of mold. He says the complex promised to fix the problem.
They haven't done anything. My ceiling is cracked. You know what they done there? The ceiling is cracked, and my bedroom ceiling and on walls and stuff is cracked in there. They're not doing anything to, try to pacify nobody.
25 News discovered all sorts of potential hazards, including exposed wires, a railing with a missing rod, and missing fire extinguishers. And that's just the outside.
I had a hole in my floor. My air don't work. My cabinets broke. My water don't come on. And I don't have any blinds. And I have a 1-year-old child.
This tenant, who is in the final stages of kidney disease, has asked management to fix a leaky ceiling since November.
I don't want to get sick from mildew or nothing and have any other major problems. We already got this virus going around, and everybody who's sick is vulnerable to it.
The mother of 3 small children told us these problems aren't new.
My air conditioner has never worked since I've been staying here. My hot water has never worked since I've been staying here. Like, they fix nothing in here. My garbage, like my dishwasher, it's always been broken. Like, my garbage disposal, it has always been broken.
Other tenants, like this daughter and her 81-year-old mother, say the air conditioning, which should be covered in their monthly rent, hasn't worked since April.
What if we in there in the apartment and it gets so hot that she has a heat exhaustion, a heat stroke or something like that? What then? What then?
Last year, the Villages received $1.9 million in rental subsidy under the owner's housing assistance payment contract with HUD. The same year, it received a failed inspection score of 48 out of a possible 100.
When you share your complaints and your frustrations with the front office, what happens?
She tell you that it's not mandatory for her to fix it right now, and that she'll get to it when she's able to get to it.
Okay, and she is who?
Ashley.
When we reached out to Ashley Cruz, the property manager of the Villages, she refused to go on camera, but described the living conditions as decent and suitable. The principal owner of the Villages, Brian Massey with Reliance Capital Partners, also refused to go on camera, but did forward our email yesterday to Michelle Felino, the regional vice president of the management company, Preservation Management. In part, she said, "We have rearranged staffing to ensure the residents will never see those conditions again." Well, after the regional HUD office saw images of the current condition of the Villages, they were concerned for the safety and health of the residents, especially small children and the elderly. The Office of Multifamily Programs is pursuing these complaints with the owner. The property has also been moved to the HUD Troubled Asset Team. Now, if you're dealing with apartment issues like this or even worse, let me know. Send me an email at joe.gumm@kxxv.com, and please send photos and as many details as you can.